mood shifted last night. I kind of felt it starting. I had a good day. Got up, went to church for the first time in like 4 years. Had good conversations afterwards. Came home, got a little rest, ate, went to the mall with my family. Went to go see my mom and dad. Hung out with Jennifer and David and Karia, laughing at her papa's house. Just overall a good day. Drove home. I looked at David and I was like, why am I so tired? Why do I feel so tired? And that was like a hint, because I wasn't just tired, like legit my eyes were watering and it felt like I hadn't slept in like weeks all of a sudden. And I get home and I was just like intent on, David had cleaned earlier that day. He had made the kitchen, living room, dining room look like spotless. And so as we were bringing like bags of groceries into the house, I was like, oh, I cannot mess this up. Like, but it was like a very intense thought and almost like militant. And I was like, oh, it's coming. So when I finally sat down to eat, like all the energy drained from me, and I was like, crap, here it is. I was just like so frustrated because I like just wanted to not have my mood shift. Honestly, I wanted to be in a good mood, and even while I was putting the food away, I found myself getting irritated and I wanted to cry, and I didn't know why I was crying. I didn't know why I was irritated. And so yeah, bipolar does that. So then I go to like just wanting to pay bills, really. So I sat there with my laptop and all these bills that came, and I went through and I like paid them all, and that kept me up to like midnight, I want to say. And then after that I was like, nope, no sleep for me. Like, I went from being like so tired I could cry to like, I'm tired but my body's not gonna let me sleep. And I was up till 3 a.m. Actually a little past 3 a.m. The only good part was that I just sat up watching The Real Housewives and was thoroughly entertained by it. And then I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning and I'm on my way to work, and if history repeats itself, I'm probably going to be extremely productive this morning and get a lot of stuff done. And who knows, like, sometimes I'll stay super productive, sometimes I won't. I don't know which way my mood is shifting right now. It feels like a mixed mood, because I feel like I have a lot of energy, but I also feel super exhausted and tired. So it feels like a hypomania mixed with depression is what it's feeling like right now. And yeah, it kind of sucks, but I can't take off every time this happens. I really, like, I can't. I don't have the time to. My job is great. Like, if I told them what was going on, it'd be like no biggie. But I don't have the time. Like, I don't have the paid time off, and that would be more stressful to me. It'd be more stressful to take time off, because then I would feel like, oh, I have to catch up. Oh, I have so much work to do. And then those hypomanic thoughts would run me ragged until it turns to almost like straight mania, where I just am so hyper fixated on all the work that I have to do that I wouldn't be able to function. So, yeah. I'm on my way to work, to a job that I actually do love, and I'm hoping that just being there will be a good thing for me. I just hope that I don't get irritated. If I get irritated, I'm gonna ask to work from home or something. But I gotta get like a good chunk of work done. This morning before I do that, I just pray to God that I don't get irritated. I hate being irritated at my new job because the people there are so nice, and it's just such a chill environment. Everyone like loves everyone, and for the most part, everyone gets along. And I'm just not trying to be just like irritated for no reason. So that's my rant. That is my. This is how I'm gonna break the stigma. I'm just gonna talk about it. I'm just going to talk about it because if I don't, who will? And people seem to think that I can just will myself out of these things, and I can't. People think that if I fixate on reasons to stay happy or whatever, that I can beat this. And to be completely honest, when it comes, I will live with bipolar for the rest of my life. Number one. Number two, I know the statistics of people who live very successful lives with bipolar disorder, people who lose their battle to suicide with bipolar disorder. Like, I know the stats, and the thing is that I know that I'm beating the stats right now. I know that I am kind of like a 1 in a million chance with my diagnosis and with, everything that I'm doing, and the fact that I'm not on medication and all these other things. Like, I know that I am rare, that this is rare, but I don't take it lightly that like my disease could take me out. Like, I don't. Just like you wouldn't tell someone like with cancer that like there's no way that you're not gonna, there's a 0% chance that your cancer is gonna, take over your body and wind up being the cause of you losing your life. Like, you don't say that to someone with cancer, so just don't say it to someone with bipolar disorder. Like, we're fighting. We're fighting for our lives. We might not be hopping into chemotherapy, but we're on treatments. We have treatment plans. We have doctors and physicians and specialists, and we are all doing the best that we can to live the life that we can, like, live the best out of it, like, get the best out of this life. Like, I could be on medication and kind of dealing with the same exact things, but I wouldn't. The way that I hadn't found a medication after all these years, I hadn't found a medication where I felt like I was like actually living. I just felt like a zombie. I woke up, couldn't stand up too fast because one medication lowered my blood pressure, or I would pass out if I stood up too fast. Then I had to take one that didn't make my, a mood stabilizer, so that way my mood wouldn't get too high, wouldn't get too low. But then I also had to get on an antidepressant because of suicidal thoughts, and then I also had to get on something that helped raise my blood pressure. And it was just like they could not find medications for me that worked. So when I got pregnant, and I had to be off of it. I worked really hard to like stay off. Doesn't mean that it's easy. Doesn't mean that I don't talk to my, care team about what it would look like if I go back on medication. But right now, the way that I'm managing, it's way better for me than when I was on medication. I can be present for Karia most of the time. Like, the good outweighs the bad right now. But that doesn't mean that the bad doesn't suck. So, here's to a Manic Monday.